I consider my ethnicity and my sexuality to be very important to me. And that it's because they both play a very big part into my spiritual connection, into my well-being. Sometimes my ethnicity become the first thing is because it's a first thing which you see the moment I walk into the door or the moment you see me outside. I will say yes, the ethnicity stand, but for me, I always have to connect between those two, my ethnicity and my sexuality, to be able to connect with the rest. If you go to any club, any pub right now, you will feel not belonging because it's so much, it does not accommodate black people. And I've always very much aware of sometimes certain clubs and pubs when black people intend to get together and go there quite regular, they intend to change what makes comfortable for us as black people coming into their clubs. Sometimes you are standing in the bar and you see they're serving everybody else, and then you're like, okay, I think I was there before that guy and that guy and that guy, so why did they serve them first? There is an incident which I remember which was I was not very impressed by, which I was invited to a party. The security guard did not want to let me in, and I explained to the security guard that I'm on the list, and the security guard did not even bother to look at me on the guest list until the moment that I got so fed up that I wanted to go home. That's the time when the guy who invited me happened to come downstairs, and I explained my situation, and he explained to the security guard and showed him that I was third, in fact, on the guest list. It did not click into my head until I got in, and then I explained it to a friend of mine, and a friend of mine said, "Oh, you have just experienced racial abuse." It made me feel so empty. It made me feel used. It made me feel like, like a trash. It's sad to say that, but yes, it really did make me feel like a trash. It made me feel like I didn't have a choice when I had the choice, but it sounded, I don't know if it makes sense, but it did make me feel like, how would you react to this situation? Some of them are aware of what they're doing, but some of them, they are not aware because they have been in situations whereby nobody has been telling them that what you're doing or what you're saying, it's wrong. So they've always think that it's okay to do so. It's okay to say whatever you want to say. Me as a person, sometimes it leads me to a bad judgment because I will assume that they understand that what they have just said to me, it's offensive to me. So yes, some of them are not aware, but by saying that, still there is a population which is very much aware and still doing so. I have experienced discriminations around black gay venues, especially when it comes to, they have this thing with the masculinity. The more masculine you are, the better acceptable you will be into the community or into the gay community. The more feminine you are, then the more they will be running away from you. And I'm not as masculine as most people. I have my feminine side, and that sometimes usually gets me into a little trouble because I get a few bad eyes, and certain people don't want to talk to me, or certain people don't want to be associated with me. Also, there is usually a problem when it comes on either are you African or Caribbean. A West Indies person will not understand me. Oh, some West Indies guy said, oh, an African person will not understand me. But I'm like, what will they not understand you? We're all black and we all equal, and there is nothing different from us. It's just we came from different countries, that's all. If we can't get on together, then how can we fight the racism outside our community? What we need to do is to come together and celebrate our differences. And not only that, we have to support each other. That's one thing we are missing highly in our community. We do not support each other. The moment we'll start supporting each other and coming together, we will see the difference. Make sure you ask yourself, where is the next event for LGBT? I want to know about my sexuality, about my race, and the connection between my race and my sexuality. Always just ask yourself those questions and always look for answers, and you will always get the answers, and the answers which you get support other people, educate other people. We need to educate each other. That's what we need.